Hey, hey.
Work smarter where you want.
This is learning at its most fun.
All right, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us on this fine Tuesday afternoon. My name is Jonathan Maddock. I'm a partner integrations analyst. Today we are going to be talking about Simplii. For those of you who are not familiar with Simplii, they are a VoIP service. They've been around since 2009. They have over 4,000 clients in over 50 states and in 5 different countries. That's pretty cool. A majority of their growth is through channel programs by companies that sell and manage CRM software. They mainly offer a VoIP and SMS solution that integrates with a number of CRM systems. But today we're going to be talking about how it integrates with Redtail. So with me today, I have Melissa Hopple and Steve Waite. Melissa is the Director of Partnerships, and she has worked for Simplii for about 6 years now. And Steve is the Director of Business Development. He's worked there for around 7 years. So I appreciate you guys joining me today.
Thank you. We're happy to be here as well. So thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So I'm not going to really do much more. I think you guys can, everybody's probably excited to hear about what you guys have going on. So I'm going to turn it over to you, and we'll go ahead and get started.
Awesome. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here for you guys. And so just to start, I'm going to start off by giving you guys just kind of an overview of what we do on our voice side of things before we talk about the integration. And then I'll turn the time over to Steve, and he'll talk to you guys and show you some videos about the integration. So to start, we're basically, like he said, a VoIP and SMS integration into Redtail. What that means is that we just are able to provide voice and SMS services that link directly with Redtail and provide some added benefit to the CRM as you're using it. Here's a video that we've put together for you guys about Simplii, so you can get a better idea of what that integration will look like for you. It takes a couple minutes, and I'm just going to play this for you guys so that as we go through this slideshow, you have a good idea of what it is that we do.
Simplii offers phone service to today's interconnected world with a wide range of desk phones. We also offer mobility and sound phones. Our Simplii phone portal has a full suite of enterprise features, like Call Center, which includes full call reports, as well as advanced features like listening, whisper, and large. Manage your users remotely or host large groups with conference versions. Give your customers options with auto attendance. And route your calls using call queues. You can also transfer quickly and efficiently with our attendant console. Our phone solution is fully integrated with our using software. You can get the awesome features such as quick call, allowing anyone across the web. Screen talks allow incoming and outgoing calls. Activity Line logs all of your call and SMS activities with CRM's contact. One-touch lead permission from inbound call calls allows you to enter contact on your call and instantly push over CRM to create. Multi-seat CRM gives you all our integrated features across multiple CRM and web. And visit allowing you to send messages from your existing account. Want even more integration? Try our Fusion Plus package. Fusion Plus offers power banking so you can quickly call through your business. Respond quickly with SMS autoresponder and perform automated workflows with Redtail. And finally, send NMS picture messages between you and your customer. Fusion, a whole office solution with Redtail.
Okay, so that just gives you kind of an idea of what we are working towards and what type of solution that we want to provide to the Redtail community. And I'm going to go over really quickly some of the top features as we've been speaking with Redtail users that they do like. So some of our favorite VoIP features that we do have that we've found in your community is voicemail to email. So you can send all of your voicemails to any email within your organization or outside of it. It helps with compliance because the voicemails end up in your email. They're easier to access because they're sent directly to your email and you can listen to them on the go from your cell phone if you'd like, from your computer. And they attach a full call recording so they're easy to save if needed. We also have auto attendance and unlimited calling queues. And why this is important is it can make your small business seem larger or your enterprise business feel more intimate. If you're a financial advisor who's just starting out, you can give your customers options for different departments that can all route to the same agent. Doing things like this can give your business a larger feel. Or if you're an enterprise business and you want it to feel a little bit more intimate, we can do the opposite. We have unlimited calling queues and call routing setups to make it feel like they're getting that white glove service and somebody's answering the call quickly for them every time. Because we all know how it can be when you go through a customer service experience and you have a hard time even getting a hold of someone. And for the small business, you can essentially have it route to your cell phone every time. If you're just starting out, you're a one-man show, you do all your billing, you answer all your customer service questions. It can make it feel like your business is larger, but you can answer all of those requests as well. So the last feature that I want to talk about is our call recording. A lot of the time in your industry, people feel like call recording is a no-no. And we have come up with a solution to be able to help you remain compliant and still be able to have a call recording history. Most of you guys are dealing with customers in the financial industry, and it's helpful to be able to go to a customer's record and listen to the communication that you've had with them. It creates less assumptions of what's said or any he said, she said, and it provides proof of what was talked about during calls. And so that's available to you, and it helps keep your company safe and protected if you do have a record of what you've been talking with people about. We also offer role-based users, which helps it with compliance. So the employees that don't or aren't supposed to have access to recordings don't have that access. It helps keep your information safe and protected and helps keep you compliant in your industry. If you guys have a secure network, your recordings are also secure. We have encrypted servers across the US that will keep your information safe and private. And if your network is also private, you guys are good to go to have those call recordings automatically populate inside of Redtail. Some of the other features that people really like, which isn't specific to the Redtail community, but we do offer things like call reporting. We have attendant consoles for your receptionist, as you saw in the video. We have full call center features like listen and whisper and barge. We have, call reports for your call center, service levels. So if you have a call center, we can offer that to you. We do pre-recorded holiday greetings for all of the holidays throughout the year. We can provide custom music on hold as well, so you can have any type of message you'd like to play during people's hold time. And then we also just offer top-of-the-line phones at this point. We have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth phones, soft phone options. So we're just really up to speed when it comes to the newer options for VoIP. And so now I'm going to turn the time over to Steve, and he's going to talk to you guys a little bit about why you would want to integrate your calling and SMS activities and what our system really can provide for you. I know that we briefly kind of went over those features, but this will give you kind of an in-depth idea as to why they would be a benefit to your business. So this is Steve, and him and I work really closely together. We work on the same CRMs together, and Redtail is one of those CRMs.
So first and foremost, as we offer an integration with Redtail, we want it to be a more efficient experience, not only for your clients, but for your employees. So we've realized that the big things that companies want are obviously the ability to text clients and to keep it compliant within Redtail, because we know compliance is a huge component. So we're going to walk through some of that. There's some statistics here that we've done some research on. Over 5 billion people worldwide send and receive texts. So obviously we all know texting is a big part of our lives now. We've realized that SMS open rates are as high as 98% versus 20% of read rates for emails. 61% of marketers that we've looked at don't even use SMS strategies. And 14% of companies today, only 14% even text their customers to begin with. 64% of consumers feel like companies who text are more progressive and value their time. So that's just some quick stats that we pulled up on why SMS is important. So there's call automation. We have call automation statistics. So 30% of business owners say the biggest benefit of call automation is saving time. So in other words, you don't even have to manually dial phone numbers anymore. Automation is proven to boost sales productivity 14.5% and reduce the sales cycle by 18%. 84% of cloud automation leaders have seen increased revenue and lowered operating costs with call automation. Those millennials, 78% expect support, customer support to already know your name and product information by the time you answer the phone. Just the generation we're dealing with now expects more of that white glove treatment. So we're going to walk through, and I know the video earlier showed some of the capabilities of being able to text right from your Redtail contact record. But here's a quick video again of that.
You have the ability to quickly call your contacts out of Redtail. Clicking a number will allow you to answer from your phone as it dials out the number. Call also works in any web page. CRM you may use. Click to call for accurate, faster dialing in all of your web applications.
Okay, so that was obviously the click to call portion. You can also text from the contact record. If you hover over any phone number, it's going to give you the ability to click on SMS, open up the call text window as well. Okay, that's the benefit. So we're trying to make everything more efficient, right? We want not only your employees, we want them to have the ability to quickly communicate with clients with the touch of a button, okay? The other thing that benefits you Redtail users is the ability to have everything logged back into the contact record, both calls and text messages. We also have the ability to push all your text interactions to your email, again, for compliance reasons. So what we're also going to walk through now are screens, the screen and contact pops. So on all inbound calls, you quickly can see who is calling into your company. And so we're going to play this video for you real quick.
Incoming outbound calls. And when calling, you can also choose to reject the call for SMS. Once you have answered the call, you can make changes to the contact information and have these changes updated into Redtail, such as change the company name, update contact name, add an email address, update a phone number, type notes about the call, and then set a disposition to that call. You can choose from the matching contact list which software you want to call on this call, and then all of the changes, dispositions, all into it. Some calls save you time and provide a more professional interaction with your customers.
So going back to the millennials, right? They want you to know that they're calling. They want you to be able to answer questions pretty quickly when you're interacting with them. So that call pop is very key to giving them a better customer experience. So the next screen, we kind of touched on this, is the ability to log your calls and your SMS activities inside Redtail. You can send the SMS or make a call right through the phone number, click the call or click the text, and then you'll have that automatically logged back into their contract record. Obviously saves time, increases accuracy, keeps you in the loop.
Logs all of your phone and SMS activities with your contact automatically. Any call that was recorded will show up for you to listen to under that contact activity. We also log any call notes you wrote in the call box, and any chosen disposition is logged within the activity. Best of all, we eliminate manual entries that nobody wants to do, which ensures every activity is accurately logged. Activity logging logs all of your activities accurately, ensuring it gets done.
For us salespeople, we hate logging and taking notes. So the easier that process is, the better for us. Call dispositions and notes, right? From the call pop, you can not only take active notes, but you can also, after you hang up the phone call, quickly disposition that call. And as you saw in that video, it will log that disposition and those notes inside that contact record, right? So you can take detailed notes, you can disposition, so you can keep track of some of that metrics that a lot of companies like.
You can assign dispositions from a call pop. For easy access, set dispositions under the latest notes under your contact. Dispositions within settings. Ensure your admin automation all your software with the right information.
So just know that we can, like that video suggested, we can customize all those dispositions if there's certain ones that you need for your company. We can also email, and I think I touched on this, email all your SMS communications for compliance reasons. That way, whoever the compliance officer is can not only read emails, but they can read all your SMS interactions. Canned messages. So we can set up SMS messaging. It can be for a missed text message. So if someone texts the company and you don't see it, it can send an automated canned response. That can be after hours. So if they text after hours, you can also send an automated SMS on a missed phone call, both during the day and after hours. These are all customizable too. After hours autoresponder, I just mentioned that. So you can set it up based on a time frame. So you can select the days and the time that you would like those messages to go out. Again, text and missed phone calls. We can do some scheduled campaign messages. So using Fusion campaigns, we can send out SMS messages to a predetermined list at a predetermined time. So again, sending SMS messages, we can personalize those. You can easily change the messages when you need to, and we can, send out weekly promotions and updates to your clients. Now, employees don't have to waste their time logging customer interactions anymore. We've noticed that 41% of our time is spent on discretionary things that provide little value. And our integration creates more time for your employees to do other tasks, as well as increase accuracy of all communication logs. It gives you more time to focus on what really matters within your business.
So one of our biggest goals as a VoIP provider, and the reason that we're doing these integrations, what we found is that when it comes to integrations, if you want specific things, there's not really an all-in-one solution that provides that. So a lot of the time you end up, getting the CRM, having a VoIP or some type of telecom provider. If you want some type of power dialing system for your sales team, you purchase a secondary power dialer, and then you have to find an SMS provider and get all of that set up and have somebody help you with that software. And then if your VoIP provider has call recording, it may or may not be compliant. So then you have to find a compliant call recording software. And so what we've tried to do is just really provide a whole office solution and be able to provide all of those items in one product. So all you have to do is have your Redtail CRM, add Simplii as a product to that, and you get all of those different services in one. It saves you money and not paying for all of those. And it's a lot more efficient to have everything in one place rather than using multiple softwares. So it makes it easy for, anybody from a marketer who's actually putting out those SMS campaigns to, a receptionist could help with that. Anybody in your office really can use the software. We train on it as well as teach you how to use it within your CRM. So we're really good about implementation and taking care of you in that way and helping you fully understand it. And so that's our biggest goal and why it helps benefit you to implement Simplii if you want those features or those items. And then something that I wanted to touch on today is, as Jonathan talked about, we really have grown through our partner program. And so we want to offer that to you guys as well. We're always looking for referral partners, whether you are a CRM implementation specialist or not. If you're interested in doing something like that, you can send us an email at sales@simplii.net and we'll send you information to get started. We basically just pay out one time for any referrals that are sent our way, and it's a pretty good deal. So if you have any interest in that, just let us know. And then also, I guess just in conclusion, in SMS and call automation really exists to increase efficiency and provide the best possible experience for your contacts and employees. Your business phone system at this point should be able to do more than just record and take calls. You should be able to, get those calls where they need to be, have more than just basic reporting. We really strive to be a whole office solution with our VoIP, SMS, our dialer options, and being able to plug that inside of your CRM. And so we're really happy to be able to provide this to not only Redtail, but any CRM that your business chooses to use. Sometimes it goes pairs really well with something like Zendesk if you have a ticketing system that you're using for like a support team or anything like that. So we really like to be able to provide all of these features to any CRM that you have. So if there is a web application that you guys are using, that's secondary to Redtail, like a ticketing system, we're open to integrating into those products. So please let us know and we'll look into that for you as well to make it even more of a complete solution.
Thanks so much for joining us today for this particular session. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call at 800-206-5030, option 3 for support, or just shoot us an email over to support@redtailtechnology.com. Thanks a lot and have a great day.